everyone. I gotta figure out how to put this on, make it horizontal. Hi, Nisi. Let's see. Oh, you fast. I am enjoying holiday season. I hope you are too. Merry Christmas to you too. Let me write your name down. I got smart and figured out. Just make a list, Diana, so I can keep up. Uh, Come on, phone. Hey, Christina. Yeah, I was like, let me just make a list. Because last time, y'all, I was tired. Hey, Raquel, happy holidays to you too. I'm here for 3 hours. It was like rolling through here like 2,000 some people. I said that's why I was so dang tired. I mean, of course, I didn't do that many readings, but it was a lot of folks. I was like, oh my God. So I have my handy dandy list. So when you put your question, I will be in order. I am organized today, okay? So I can have some peace while I work. Oh my goodness. Happy holidays. I'm glad you're fine. Let's see how many we get in today. Ah, boy. Y'all have any special plans for the holiday? I did mine a week early because the flights were cheaper. So I'll be chilling at home. I got you, Nikita. Let me write your name down. Second question I see. K I T M. Okay, Chris. All right. I got my first three questions. So I'm gonna do seven more. Love life. All right. Okay. So we got Chris. All right. Anybody here willing to be a moderator for me? Okay, Raquel. I got you, Raquel. So we got four. I know being a moderator, you don't have to stay for the whole thing, but if anybody's willing, just let me know. Just to help, like if anybody puts any crazy questions, crazy comments, you can just go ahead and delete them for me. Um, yeah, okay. So I got Nisi, Nikita, Chris, and Raquel's questions. So I got what? 6 more slots available. All right. Well, I will get started with who I have. Okay. Okay, Flame of the Soul. Hey, I got you. It's good to see you, Elijah. All right. Okay. We got 5 slots left, and that's gonna be that. Hey. All right. So let me start. Let me type this up. Okay, I see. Let's see. Come on. ECHAI. Tanya. Okay. Oh, you're welcome. Okay, Tanya. All right, I got room for four more. Uh, Jayara. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Is it Jayara? Jayara? Can you pay my rent and phone bill? I appreciate that offer, but thank God it's already taken care of. But I appreciate that, Lavelle. Hope you're having a blessed day. Um, if y'all have questions, I got room for four more uh, readings. So if you have a question, let me know, and I got you. Oh yeah, I'm okay. Thank you. Alrighty. So let me go up to my first question. Again, I have room for four more uh, readings. Come on. Okay, Nisi. Hope you're doing well. And I would like to know what will be the theme of the energy surrounding me in 2025. So a 2025 theme for Nisi. Excuse me. Y'all know when I burp, it's just the energy moving out of me. So I apologize. Well, clearly a lot of energy will be moving out of you. Anything that's like stagnant, because it's like I'm trying to get it out. 2025, easy. Okay. You know, they just showed you like sitting on the floor and they showed like these candles around. I was like, I smell incense, or then I just heard Erica Badu. So you may find that 2025 will be a year where you dive like deeper into your spiritual self. Yeah, you'll start really feeling more connected to like your mm, it's your spiritual self. But I'm trying to figure out kind of how they're because it can show up in different ways. I'm trying to figure out how they're showing this. Hmm. Like you'll have like a routine that you do. Um, it's like your spiritual hygiene. Like how you, when I hear hygiene, it's like a cleansing to me. So it's like how you regularly like cleanse your energy, elevate it. Um, Throat is hurting. You may find that you work on how you kind of speak to yourself. And I keep hearing, I feel like you may actually go somewhere or do something that's spiritually connected. Like maybe go to like this place that's known as like a highly spiritual place, or connect with you know, a person who kind of guides you spiritually. But yeah, it's like I said, I heard Erica Badu. Not saying you gotta like get a hair wrap and you know what I mean, go through all of that, but it does feel like 2025 you will find yourself feeling more tuned in. Mm, okay, okay, okay. Let me pull one more. This deck. And I'm gonna get one from here. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if you end up engaged. You got the diamond ring. And then you got your heart is safe with me. So I don't always get proposal when I see the diamond ring, but that's the feeling that I'm getting today for you. So you may find yourself engaged this year or married, like both in the same year. Uh, you also received the pearl, which is about something beautiful being birthed after a period of pressure. So it's like a sense of relief. Um, you also received, you know you better than anyone else. And for me, that's going back to what Spirit was showing me, like with this going deeper into your spiritual self, your spiritual life. It's going to help you to really hone in yourself, but also in conjunction with God or your, you know, your spirit family, whoever you connect with. Um, you'll develop more confidence um, by really digging into your spiritual self. And you know what's so interesting? The bowling pins are normally about like having fun and playing, but because you received the go for it card, I feel like it's more so, you know, when you go bowling, um, you may sometimes like for me, I say when I go bowling, I never really expect to like win or anything because I ain't like the best, you know. But sometimes I get it, you know. But I feel like this is about like whatever it is that you're trying to achieve, like whatever strike you're trying to make or get, Spirit is saying go for it. Like be really bold this year and be confident that you can knock those pins over and win the game. So the energy is definitely about confidence building rooted in your spirituality. And again, I do feel a very high chance of some type of proposal and potentially marriage. Okay, so I hope that was helpful. Um, okay, let me write your name down. Julie, you are my number 7. I hope that's helpful, Nisi. Julie. Okay, so I got Nisi done. Um, Next up is Nikita. Merry Christmas to you. Okay, he said, my question is, who are my spirit guides? How can I connect with them and make my 2025 memorable? Oh, spirit guides for Nikita. I immediately saw 2 ladies and they were dancing. Um, they're kind of short, excuse me, and they laugh a lot. It's a lot of like music, laughing, and they feel connected to um, the woods. They feel connected to the woods. Like I feel like I'm in the woods. I'm not like by a lake. I'm in the woods. So there's some connection with them there. Whatever is the closest, it feels like it's a little bit of a drive from you, but wherever is the closest, like forest or, you know, environment like that with a lot of trees and stuff is gonna be the quickest and easiest way for you to be still enough to hear from them. Little ladies. Um, they're funny. It's interesting. I've never seen two spirit guides come in at the same time like that. Um, I heard the name Francis. So one of the names may be Francis. Hmm. They said something about hiking, so maybe that's something you can do in the coming year to not just connect with them, but somehow this may be beneficial to you. It's like sweating is good for you. Like working your body is really healthy. Something about sweating. Maybe you don't like to sweat and they're like, you need to sweat. Hmm. Interesting. Very interesting. So the cards you got are you got the snake card and you got the scissors card. So I want to say a couple of things. Number one, the scissors, it's about cutting connections that are not serving you. And the snake can, it generally means one thing, and I'll explain that. But I feel with this coming out together, these guys are helping you to cut out like snaky energy around you, um, deceptive energy. Um, so that's one message. The other message is cutting away anything that affects your growth. You know, the snake also represents growth because it has to shed its skin so it can expand. And so this is about cutting away anything that kind of holds you into not expanding and growing. Um, so yeah, it's an interesting combination. And then you got follow your heart. And as soon as I put this up, I started hearing a bunch of people talking around me. So, especially parents, Spirit is saying it's important that you tune out the extra noise from people, tune out people's expectations of you, and purely follow your heart. Um, and Spirit is saying something about you maybe going to Europe. It's like you getting in a different environment. You could live in Europe, and I just maybe you're going to another part of Europe, but I just saw something with Europe. I'm reading for Nikita or Nikita M. Nikita M. Uh oh. Yeah, I'm reading for Nikita. Um, I just saw what you said, Nisi. Oh wow, that's so funny. Yeah, hey, that proposal feels very, very possible. Um, but yeah, Nikita. Like I said, the two spirit guides. What name did I heard? Francis. Uh, but they're definitely helping you with cutting out one snaky energy and also cutting out any energy that would keep you from expanding and growing and block out the chatter. Just block it out. I feel like so much of your life has been dictated by what other people thought you were supposed to do at any given time. And Spirit's like, cut it out, let that stuff go. Yeah. And the quickest way to connect in with them is to get to some type of forest, woodsy type area. Like they give me fairy vibes. That's the feeling I get. But yeah. Um yeah, got two little short, funny ladies. They're older women. These aren't like young girls. These women are older, mature. Um, if I had to like put the way they look in like an age range, I feel like I'm in like my 60s. So yeah, these are your guys. And I just randomly heard dragon. So something about dragon energy is also with you. I can't say I know exactly what the dragon represents, so I would encourage you to research that, but I feel like something about dragon energy, whatever it can represent, is with you, supporting you. Only thing I can think of is fire, but I don't really know what they represent. But that's all I got for you, Nikita. I hope that was helpful. Let me see. Okay, so I got Julie. Who was it? Oh, Demia. Let me write you down. Oh, and Diamond. All right, I got room for one more. Thank you all for being here. Hope everyone is well. No problem. So I got y'all on the list. Everybody's on the list who's asked so far. So I'm now on my third person, which is Chris. But yeah, I got y'all. No problem, Demia. Is it Demia or Damia? If I say you guys' names wrong, I apologize. All right, so next up is Chris 3889. Chris. Okay. Something about my love life. Chris, love life. Hmm. You know, I started hearing that Beyonce song, Heated. She survived. Look up the lyrics or the song Heated by Beyonce. It's like a representation, like, obviously, because it just started playing out of nowhere. Love life for Chris. Spirit. Spirit is directing me to pull some cards first. Excuse me. It's like in the song she says confident. Yeah, I don't want to say all the lyrics because I've had a video taken down before just for saying the lyrics to a song, so I don't want to say it. But yeah, that song feels very important for you. Love life for Chris here. Okay. So I'm going to start with the first card that came out of all of them, which is Breathe Through It, number 45. And with that being the first card to come out, that makes me feel like there has been some moments where you felt disappointed is not the word I'm looking for, but that could be the word. I don't know what it is. I'm trying to find a word. I can't find it, but Spirit is like breathe through the process of connecting. Because you know, it's interesting. I feel like there's this one person when you were really young. This could have been like your first love where you felt really connected to this person, and then things unraveled. And it's like something about that particular experience, it still affects you in some way. Like I said, it's either your first love or just someone early on. It doesn't feel like somebody recent, but it's really affected you in a romantic sense, right? And so Spirit's like, breathe through whatever difficulty came from that connection so that you can kind of mm, get the energy out of your system. Like my stomach feels tight. Um, and yeah, I feel disappointed from that connection. um, you also receive the rope card and the candle. And the rope card is about one, you could feel tied up in something, but also the thing with the rope is you can use it it can bind you or you can use it to liberate you. Like say if there's a wall and you can throw that rope over the wall to climb over it. You know what I'm saying? Um, and yeah, like you can use that rope for multiple things. So you have to kind of decide, how do I want to use this situation moving forward when it comes to love? Do I want to let it keep binding me, or do I want to use it to get over this hump? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that situation is still affecting you, right? And the candle is about seeing just enough to like take the next step. So while you may feel like it's a lot to come over or overcome, if you just take one tiny step, right? Like if it's, I don't know, think of one particular instance that was difficult between you all, and then you decide to forgive or to frame it or something. Like one, just think of taking small steps to unravel yourself from that connection. Um, and I feel like you'll get through it. Oh, I forgot. You also got put one foot in front of the other. So that goes right with, what I was just saying with the candle. Like small steps forward will get you to a more healthy emotional space to really receive the type of love that you deserve. And you said what you said, right? So you said what you said. Whatever made you make the decision to move forward from that connection, you did it for a reason. So just be confident in that. Um, but Spirit is like, yeah, you got to decide what you want to do with that experience. Do you want it to bind you, or do you want it to liberate you by learning from it and moving forward? And I feel like once you go through this process of healing, you'll open up to, I just heard the word family. So you may be starting a family with someone. Um, yeah. So I'm just going to pull one more card for, once you're able to move past that connection, something to look forward to. Oops. Look, and what did I say? I heard family, and you feel like home, you are my family. So yeah, you will be building a family with someone. Isn't that so funny how that works? You also received, our friendship makes this connection solid. So this person is someone that not only will be a lover, but a friend as well. And then you got, I'm clear about what I want with you. So no questions about, is this person really for me or not, right? Like this is somebody that's like family, friend, and lover, all wrapped into one. But Spirit is saying first step is release that particular, like I said, I felt like it was like my first love was the vibe I got from it. Releasing that experience from your energy, learning from it, healing from it, so you can embrace this new connection. Okay, I hope that was helpful. You're welcome, Nikki. Oh, you said yes, my first love. Yeah, that's the feeling that I was getting. Like the spirit's kind of taking me back. This didn't feel like somebody, more recent. They took me back, if that makes sense. Um, okay. I see you happy, happy. Let me write you down. Happy, happy. And Aisha Sharif. Welcome. All right, y'all. You my last one, Aisha. So I'm writing this down. I said 10, but since you're here, it's 11. That's it. That's all. If somebody could just write in the comments for me, because I don't know how to do this. List closed or readings closed, or something like that. Let me cross this out. And yeah, just like no more readings. That's it. I got my list. I'm gonna take care of all of y'all, and that's it for today. Appreciate whoever. Thank you, Elijah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, so next up we have Raquel. Yeah, because I don't like folks having to wait so long to get a reading, And then I get tired if I'm doing 20, 30. Oh my gosh. It gets exhausting. So it's my new flow. Alrighty, moving on. So next up we have Raquel. Let me find your question. Thank you, Nisi. I appreciate you. Raquel, where is your question? Oh, here we go. Raquel. You said, can I know about future employment opportunities? Should I stay where I am and continue doula services or focus on something else and doula services? Let's see. Excuse me. I keep getting this feeling like staying where you are is most ideal right now. But Spirit is talking about you pursuing another, like a promotion or another position in that environment. So I heard administrator. It's something about you like climbing the ranks of where you are, or at least in like the same organization. And Spirit's talking about promotion in your current role. But you gotta believe something. What you gotta believe, Spirit? I just heard you gotta believe, and then it got quiet. Okay, talk to me. They said something about trust and your understanding of the system. Maybe like the system of how the organization works, or and your ability to enhance the system in some way. But Spirit says like you are needed where you are. Yeah. You are needed where you are. Let me pull a couple cards. Oh. I saw you said something. I'm gonna read it in 1 second. It disappeared. In 1 second. Okay. So you got you be knowing, right? And that goes back to what I was seeing, like trust in your understanding of the system and your ability to enhance it and improve where there needs to be improvements and kind of remove what needs to be removed, right? It's like you be knowing, trust that you know in this role. And you got this in the other day, the unicycle, which is about developing like skill. Like most of us can do a bicycle. How many of us can ride a unicycle? Not a lot, right? Because most of us don't practice riding unicycles. So those who do, it's a special skill, right? And so Spirit is saying you are very well skilled in your role and what you do. And there is room for you to expand and grow. And you got to open your root chakra, which is about feeling confident, feeling secure, feeling supported in life. It is represented by the color red, just throwing that out there. But outside of that, it's about feeling supported and uplifted and secure, right? So in this role, Spirit is wanting you to really develop more confidence in yourself and what you bring to the table so that you can be promoted and make a difference or make an impact in the organization. And you got the snake card as well. And you see how wrapped up the snake is, but it's actually much longer if you stretch it out. Right? So there is expansion and promotion available in this environment, but you just got to kind of dig in and allow yourself to grow, and you recognize and acknowledge your value in that environment. And then with the doula service, um, Spirit, do you want to say anything specific to that? I heard something about your grandmother. Maybe there's some type of connection to your grandmother in doing the doula. Maybe this is a grandmother that's in spirit that helps you in that work. I don't know. Maybe your grandmother did it. But I heard grandmother. But Spirit is saying, I just heard grandmother. But you can continue in that word. But so far as the other career-wise, Spirit is like, I feel something about sticking with that. So I always feel like I'm overlooked. I'm currently in school and I'm frustrated because I asked for a promotion. I work in a higher education and my students tell me not to leave them all the time. I am not East African. I got friends, but I am not East African. I have like East African friends, Ethiopian, Kenyan. Spirit has been cracking up over here. You actually told me that I would get this job 1.5 years ago. Oh, I did. Shout out Spirit. That's so funny. And when you say you always feel overlooked, you ask for a promotion. One thing about it I've realized is that a lot of challenges we have maybe in one area, it just mirrors in other areas, right? So where I may feel disempowered in my career, more than likely I probably feel disempowered in another area. So at the end of the day, it's about getting like the energy right? About feeling empowered, getting up, looking in the mirror and saying, I'm that chick. I don't say another word, but you know what I'm saying. You get up in that mirror and you're like, I'm that chick. I got what it takes. I'm smart. I da da ba da ba da ba da. And you just go through your list and you pump yourself up. right? And I always say, if God be for me, who could be against me, right? So I've been in spots where I got a promotion and I knew God gave me that promotion, not the human, because the human was a hater. But I was confident in what I brought to the table, right? So get that root chakra going and do that mirror talk and believe in yourself. Because I do feel like you add a lot to that environment if you stick with it, for sure. There is growth there. Okay, I hope my little pep talk helped. But you got it. You got it, girl. I believe in you. You are so welcome. That's for anybody watching. Believe in yourselves. Okay? Love yourself. Word. uh, okay. You're so welcome, Raquel. Sending you love. All right. I'm sure how old I am talking about word. That's all right. I'll be old school. It is what it is. All right. Next up, Flame of the Soul. Yes. Come on. I'm telling you, I got a promotion. And the human that gave me the promotion didn't want me to have it. But I was very confident in my abilities. And somehow they just woke up and said, I'm going to give you this promotion. I said, thank you. I deserve it. I deserve it. Okay, let me get off this soapbox because I can go on and on and on. uh, let's see. Okay, you said I would like a reading on 2025. Gotcha. Flame of the Soul. I'm on Flame of the Soul. Question 2025 for Elijah. And you guys, Elijah or Flame of the Soul, he is an amazing reader as well. So please do check him out on IG. He does free readings or paid readings as well on Instagram, like almost every day, right? So look him up. All right, so let me connect in 2025 for Elijah. Really, Spirit. Sometimes they'll just show me random stuff. But Spirit's showing you getting some new socks and new shoes. I know you will. Y'all want like bigger things, and I would keep talking to Spirit, Elijah, I promise. But that's the first thing. They're mostly focusing on the socks, but they're showing shoes as well. So it's like you need an upgrade on socks and shoes. It's almost like it's not really made a priority the way it should be. So Spirit's like get some new socks and new shoes. The shoes that I'm looking at look more like well, we say gym shoes in Chicago. I know a lot of people say sneakers or yeah, I can't think of another term. That's the style of shoe that I'm seeing right now. Yeah. Okay, Spirit, 2025 for oh, that looks nice. They're showing you hosting a gathering. It could be like a 1 day retreat or something, or something. But I feel like I'm in the grass, but there is water in front of me. It's a small body of water though. And again, I'm in the grass, so this isn't the beach. This is an environment. I don't know where I am exactly, but it could be a park that has a small lake. But you hosting something with a group of people near the water. And I wanted to use the word retreat, but it could be like a 1 day thing where it's for healing purposes. I hear drums, so you could play drums or on the phone or something, or somebody can have a drum out there. And I feel like you'll be working with this, the energy of like the eagle. I get native energy. Yeah, it's a healing experience. You bring in folks together. You got to start, yeah. This, you doing something with folks. It's like a day healing experience in the park where there's water. Um, yeah. It's so interesting when spirit shows me stuff. I really feel like I can go somewhere else because I just opened my eyes and was like taken aback from actually being here because I felt like I was in that other space. And it may sound weird, but I don't know, it's just how spirit works with me. Let's see, you said, yes, Monday through Friday, he does the readings on IG. You said, yes, I want some new running shoes right now and socks. You just got paid. Yes. Yes. Get those new socks and shoes. And I forgot, Nisa, you did ask me about Super Chat. I don't have Super Chat on here just yet. So if you would like to donate, you can do it through my Cash App, which is Divine Pearls. But yeah, I don't have it on here just yet. And you said, like, yeah, I plan on doing events. It's cooler here than Phoenix. Oh yeah, big difference. Um, yeah, yes, Diamond. Yes, yes, yes. Um, and Aisha, you said, which number am I on right now? I'm on number 5, and you are my number 11. Okay. So the cards that I got for you, Elijah, are oh, you got 2 chakra cards. You got open your sacral chakra and open your heart chakra. So it's interesting that those would, um, you say you don't have Cash App. That's okay. Thank you for thinking about donating. It's all good, you know. It's all good. I appreciate you even, having the desire to donate. Elijah got open your sacral chakra and open your heart chakra. Even though you got the solar plexus between the two, these two are very much connected. And so 2025, with the heart and the sacral coming together, I feel like there will be, oh, you know what? The spirit did say that there's like a romantic thing going on for you in 2025. But to open up to it, do some work on the sacral and the heart so that when you do make that connection, um, you're not leaning more into one area than the other. Like there's a flow between, because I'm feeling the sacral in like a physical way. I don't know how to explain this, spirit. Can you help me? Because there may be an actual physical connection. So you want it to be balanced with the heart space, right? So do some work on your sacral and heart chakra. And you also received the Magic Hat and the screwdriver. So the screwdriver is about having the tool that you need in your toolbox to build. And you got the Magic Hat, which is about having the magic wand to create what you want to create. So this is definitely a year where you will feel equipped to get what you want out of your Magic Hat, so to speak. So really be confident in your creative ability. And the sacral chakra is about creation as well. So definitely have the tools needed to make whatever you want manifest to manifest. So you'll definitely feel like your creativity um, materializing. That's the word I'm looking for. Yes, materializing. Um, yeah. So that's what I got. The shoes, the events, the in-person events, and whatever else Spirit may have said that I can't remember right now. But this will be saved. This will be saved. You said I'm working on my sacral and heart chakra. Burn a heart chakra candle today. Oh wow. Well, you look, man. You on the right track. That's so dope. That's so dope. I love it. Got the confirmation. Yeah. You're welcome. I hope that was helpful. You said I'm a little leery about those digital transaction apps. I understand. They work pretty good though. Some of them work pretty good, but I get it. You do whatever you feel comfortable with, you know? Whatever you feel comfortable with. Yeah. Okay. So, hope that helped, Elijah. Let's see. So next up is Tanya Ichai, Tanya 11. You are next. And after Tanya will be Julie. Let me go up. Okay, here we go. You said, thanks for the wonderful reading last time. You are so welcome. I really wish I said what I remember what I said, but that's okay. I'm glad it was wonderful. Y'all know how it is. It's hard for me to hold on to everything. This time I would like to know more about my career, especially on how should I approach my career in 2025 to maximize professional growth. How should I approach my career in 2025? How should I approach my career in 2025? It keeps showing you in these high heels. So to me, that's like embodying this boss energy. You don't have to wear high heels. It's just the energy that I get when I see them. You know, I heard the ball is in your court, and then I saw like a lineup of men. So whatever you do may be pretty highly male dominated in some way. So I see like four or five men. I can't really tell how many it is. And with hearing the ball is in your court and then seeing this group of men, to me, it's like spirit is encouraging, like empowering you to kind of step into like masculine energy in your career, like being unapologetic. Like you think of a basketball game, people aren't really polite, you know, with the opposing team. Like they're not like shooting a basket and then saying, "Oh, I'm so sorry, my bad, sorry for dunking on you, my apologies." They like, right? They dunk it and they're like in your face type of thing, you know? So that's the feeling I'm getting is about like um, really unapologetically shooting your shot, right? Um, and standing firm in that masculine, strong, unapologetic energy. But it's interesting because they showed the high heels, which is like the feminine, but it was the strength. So I get this masculine energy as well. Pull a few cards for you. I don't want to shuffle it well. Here we go. This deck. And then pull a couple from this one. I'll show. Okay. Um, okay. Tanya, you got oh, interesting. So the first card out you got is be bold. You can't get it wrong. So again, that's back to that vibe I was getting of like just imagine being on a basketball court. When they're playing against each other, nobody's like, my bad for shooting that three. I'm sorry for, dunking on you. My bad for this. They like in your face. They shoot their shot and they like deal with it, right? Because the goal is to win. So career wise, Spirit is really calling you in 2025 to be bold, right? You can't get it wrong. Be bold. Like be in that strong energy. You also received welcome new connections. So um, part of this feels to me with the welcome new connections is about you networking with people who you ordinarily wouldn't. I feel like this is about having conversations with folks at a certain level um, that you ordinarily wouldn't, right? Or having a different type of conversation with them, right? Having a more bold conversation with them on your expectations and what you um, expect and want to see happen. And then you also receive follow your heart. So when you do choose to be bold, do it from a heart-centered space, right? Um, and I've never gotten this from this before, but so you got the turtle and then you got the handcuffs. The handcuffs are about feeling bound to something, and the turtle is about slow and steady um, wins a race. But interestingly, in this situation, I feel like it's more so if there's any hesitation that causes you to move slow, that is more so what would bind you than just being bold and going on, right? Just so it's like don't use like analysis paralysis or um, worry that not worry. Spirit, help me with the words. For you, career wise, is right now. It's not about you actually moving slow. It's the complete opposite. And when you are afraid to make a move, that is what will kind of bind you. So release any fears to going forward and making a move, and that'll be the key to unlock the handcuffs, right? So follow your heart, be bold, have new conversations, be unapologetic to win the game, right? Um, and you will find that you'll receive a significant bump in pay, is what I'm hearing. A very significant bump in pay. Yeah. So that's what I got for you, Chai Tanya 11. Hope I said the first part correct. So thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Hi, M. I saw your question. Sorry, I'm not taking any more questions today, but I'll be back live as often as possible to get to more folks. Hello, Maylee. Hello, hello. Or is it Charon? Maybe I said it wrong. Maybe your name is Charon and you're Maylee? I apologize. Um, you are very welcome. You are very, very welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, next is Julie. Is it Falk? Julie Falk? Next up is Julie. Okay. Okay. So, did you want to know? I saw you said something about 2025, and then I see your other question of will I ever be able to enjoy my retirement and have my peace by myself? So, which one is it, Julie? Is it like just a general 2025 or the retirement question? And I am on number 7. So, yeah. And I'm going up to 11. So, I'm almost to everybody. Thank you for your patience. Trying to get through as effectively and quickly as I can to get to everybody. The retirement question. Okay, I'll go to the retirement question. Um, I'm so thirsty. I forgot to bring water over here. Okay. Will I ever be able to enjoy my retirement and have my peace by myself? All right. Here we go. It's interesting. You carry a lot of your mother's energy. It's like your general attitude towards life. A lot of it is carried from your mother. Um, and now my heart, chest, it hurts. It's like it started burning. So maybe this is a little challenging energy, whatever it is that you carry from mom. And I'm trying to, spirit helping me with this connected to retirement, but they brought that information forward first, or maybe connected to enjoying your retirement. Thank you, spirit, for getting that out. Yeah, now my stomach feels uncomfortable. The spirit is saying regarding enjoying your retirement, essentially, however you've been before retirement, that same energy, it's like it'll carry over. Um, because it's like spirit is saying the retirement is not something that would actually like solve something. You know how it's like we'll really want something and we'll think once I have this, then I'll feel good, and then you get it and you're like, I still don't quite feel good, right? And then you kind of step back and realize, oh, it was never about that thing that I thought would make me feel good. It was just about me feeling good. So Spirit is saying regarding, you enjoying your retirement, to yourself, Spirit is saying you can enjoy it as long as you choose to enjoy it. They did just show you taking a trip to, I feel like I'm in the environment of, um, am I in West Africa? Northwest? I'm somewhere. That's the way this place looks to me. It doesn't have to be West Africa specifically. It could just carry like the same type of vibes. Like I hear people that say they go to the islands and it reminds them of, certain parts of Africa. Um, so going somewhere with this type of tropical beach environment, I feel will give you a nice break. Uh, yeah, it'll give you some type of relief. But honestly, Spirit is saying whatever you're seeking in retirement, Spirit is saying you can have it here and now, right? There's no true separation of the experience outside of your willingness to experience your day to day that way, if that makes sense. So the short answer is yes, if you allow it, if you embrace it. So it's up to you, right? And again, maybe look at it, because I felt in the beginning like you really sharing a similar energy to your mom. If there's some type of, attitude that she had towards life that isn't really working for you, then be intentional about kind of removing that. You also received, or not you also, the cards you received are what you appreciates you. And so that's going back to what I was sensing, whereas like the retirement isn't the solution, it's the kind of your mindset towards just your situation in your life now, right? The retirement can enhance things, but it's like you have to make some decisions, right? So what you appreciates you. It's like what you focus on expands is essentially the message with that. Yeah. You also received open your throat chakra. So this is about being intentional with your words, how you speak about different things. You said yes. She said, your brother lives in Thailand. Okay, well, yeah, that would be another environment. Because I'm like, I'm getting tropics. I'm getting, I was hot, but I was by the water, the beach specifically. So yeah, maybe you visiting your brother in Thailand, but with open your throat chakra, this is about speaking, not only speaking your truth, but speaking with true intention, right? Not just repeating what's said around me or repeating old beliefs, but being intentional with that with that energy center. So you can do like an actual throat chakra meditation. And, you got the magic hat, which is, I have two of these cards in this deck, Lord. This is why I made this deck, I wrote the book, but I can't remember all the details of every card. It's crazy. But this is similar to this card. So with this one, the magic is already showing, right? With this one, it's not quite showing yet, but you got the wand, right? So it's like you got to hold on a little longer with your faith on what you are working on manifesting, right? Um, and so I feel like when you clear the throat chakra, you'll start seeing more of the peace that you're looking for. It'll start showing up, right? Um, and the last card that came out is a diamond ring, and it's about multiple things, but um, sometimes it's like you get this proposal and it seems like it's too good to be true, and Spirit is saying, don't ever think that what your heart desires is too good to be true. The offering is there. It's up to you to accept the proposal, right? Accept the proposal. Don't talk yourself out of it. And I feel like the proposal is you having peace, having, exactly what you desire in your own space. But the big thing for what I was feeling even before pulling these cards is what you focus on expands. Like, you really have to be intentional. Don't feel like if I don't have this, then I can't have peace. It's like I have peace now because whatever, you can go down the list. Or you just decide I have peace, right? But don't wait for this thing to experience it. So short answer is yes, but it's up to you to decide, right? And yeah, that visit too, getting out of the country is going to open your mind to some things. And it's also going to open your mind to some investments. And investments in a way where you will get money that is, what's the term? Passive income. Spirit's going to help you with getting some passive income as well for your retirement. Yeah. So your money will work for you. You won't have to work for it. Excuse me. Okay. I hope that was helpful, Julie. Sending you lots of love. I appreciate you being here. It's good to see you. All right. Next up is Demia, and then Diamond, then Happy Happy, and then is it Aisha? Right? Aisha? Macadamia. Oh, Damia. Oh, I love that so much. I love that name. I love that. Damia, that's dope. I love it. You're welcome, Julia. Yes, like macadamia. Yes. I've never seen that name before. I love it. Let me focus, because I really love that name. Okay, I gotta focus. I've never heard this name before. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Oh, LaDamia. Okay. That's a beautiful name. It's an absolutely beautiful name. I love that. Damien. Okay. All right. Do the reading. Okay. Perfect. So yeah. Damia, Diamond, Happy Happy, and then Aisha. Aisha or Aisha? You let me know. All right. Here we go. You're welcome, Julie. LaDamia. All right. Oh, let me find your question. Let me go back up. Okay, I want to know if 2025 is the year that I awaken my spiritual abilities. Let's see. Spirit talks to you in colors. Pay attention attention to colors. For some, spirit gives you messages through colors. Yeah. Something for you to work on so that you can hear from the spirit more is clearing. It may sound odd, but clearing your sinuses, clearing, because it affects ears, throat, that ENT. I think that's what ear, nose, throat. But doing some work to make sure that this area is clear and on a physical level will help you to hear spirit more clearly. Bells, I see like this bell is glass. It looks iridescent to me. So chiming like a bell or something will help you in your meditation. Yeah. Like I say, it looks glass and iridescent to me. Feels like 2025 is not the year that it started. It started already. It's already started. And they just showed a little bunny around you as well. So that's like one of your spirit helpers in some way. Spirit fire, spiritual awakening 25. You got ignore everyone else's opinions. So, and that's number 11. And I looked up and it was 7 people, 7 likes, and it was 77 minutes. 7777. So, and then you got 11. So you could look up, angel number 77 or 7777. But with ignore everyone else's opinions, this is about, in connection to your spiritual awakening, really following your own path and not the path of your immediate environment or, worrying about what other folks got to say about you, Like I say with me doing readings for folks, it took me a very long time to do this work for clients and to share publicly because I did not feel like dealing with people talking mess about me, not even knowing who I am. But I had to get out of that and say, once I started doing it and I realized I was actually helping people, especially when I connect with loved ones who are transitioned, it was like, bump them. I'm helping folks, right? So ignore people's opinions. You said what you said, right? You believe what you believe. You connect with your soul intimately. So just focus on what you said and your spiritual path. And you'll see that the more you ignore other folks, the more you will flourish in your discernment of receiving messages from spirit. And you also got divine timing is at play. And so I know you specifically asked about 2025. I feel, okay, what is that about spirit? So what I saw was you putting your feet like in clay, I feel like I've heard of clay like detoxing or something. So I know you asked about the spiritual aspect, but because they started with like the physical here and now they're showing your feet in this clay and it feels a bit like a detox, it's not only a spiritual aspect to it. There is like a physical detoxing, which will make you a stronger antenna, so to speak, for receiving guidance from spirit. I hope that makes sense. So there is a working. Let me know if you can see me. I think I got it back up. Working now. Child, I don't know what just happened. It's like my internet went out all of a sudden. I had to like troubleshoot. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. I don't know what just happened. But I was so I'm still on Damia. Yeah, I'm still on Damia and then Diamond. Okay. Well, Damia, I hope you're still here. Diamond, you were right after her. Um, I saw you said that because Spirit was talking about the sinus thing, and you said that you just had surgery on your nose to help your sinuses. Um, so um, okay, hey, okay, perfect. You're here, wonderful. But yes, like doing something with the physical body is going to level up your spiritual connection. So with you just having the surgery, that right there shows like, next year you'll find yourself feeling more tuned in. Because the physical is always connected to the spiritual. A lot of times we like to um, separate the physical from the spiritual, but there is no separation, right? So while there was a physical blocker issue, now you cleared that. Spiritually, you'll hear more, and that's connected to the third eye as well. Hello, Chanel Milan. Um, oh boy, sorry, losing the signal kind of threw me off. The last two cards that I got for you, Damien, is you got the necklace and the airplane. The necklace is about excuse me, in the book I talk about, and Jill Scott, she talks about taking my freedom, putting it on chain, wearing it around my neck. So it's like about when you go out into the world, really deciding, how do I want to say this? Like this necklace has significance to me. This is why I wear it. It represents something to me, right? And so it's somebody out in the world wouldn't know what it represents unless I told them. But when I walk around and I wear it, I know what it means to me. So it, for my spirit, for my wellness, it's a great reminder to me, right? So you could get a piece that represents something special to your spiritual life this year, or you have something that you decide to wear as a constant reminder of the space that you want to reside in, so to speak, energetically. And the airplane is about travel, but spiritually speaking, it's about kind of rising above and having like a bird's eye view of things and not getting weighed down by what's around you, but more so being able to come above it so that you have a more expansive view, right? And connecting in with spirit does that, right? Because like y'all know, it's only a couple of people that have been here that I've done readings for before that I know, but for the most part, I don't really know anybody here, right? But I'm able to kind of step back and to let spirit come in who has that broader view and they can share things, right? So, um, yeah, so you'll definitely kind of go up and see more. So, yeah, definitely a year of more awakening, but spirit's like, this ain't the beginning. Like, it ain't gonna just get started or nothing. It's been happening. Um, yeah. And then yes, the clay detox. with the feet. Something about that. Metals. It's like a detox of metals. Metals in the body. Um, yeah. So I hope that was helpful, Damia. You are so welcome. Thank you for being here. Um, I appreciate the likes of the video. I won't know until I get off here if anyone is subscribed. But if you aren't subscribed, feel free to subscribe. I do announce before I go live. And yeah, you can like get the reminder of when I go live for these. And you can also book a reading with me too. I like to do my free, but then also, my clients who book. Okay. So yeah, I hope that was helpful. Thank you for being here. Chanel, you said you think you're getting clairvoyant. It's kind of scary. I get you on it being kind of scary, but when you embrace it and like you have your spirit team that you trust in, it could be really a very liberating thing, right? So yeah, send the love on that. I actually have a class where I kind of talk about it a little bit, and I'll be doing another class, but anyway, that's for another day. Okay, next up we have Diamond. Almost got through all of you guys. So after Diamond, we just got two more. And yeah. And I don't think I have any plans for next weekend. So I may be on here next week again to do readings. Pretty sure I don't have any plans. So I should be here. All right. Okay, perfect, Diamond. Let me go back up to your question. And y'all, I'll for sure do something for the new year. Let's see. Okay. Your question is, what does 2025 look like for my son? Okay. 2025 for my son. He feels new to me. Either he's new on this planet or he's entering a new phase, but he feels new to me. Hello, Kiana. 2025 for Diamond Sun. They're directing me to pull from this deck first, so I will do that. They keep showing me like sports for some reason. So if they're old enough, they may. If they're not old enough, when they get old enough, somehow, specifically football, will be helpful to them some way. 2025 for Diamond Sun. Oh, that's sweet. Oh, you said new phase. New phase, yes. He's an avid weightlifter. Oh, okay. I'm like, it's sports. I just felt sporty. That sounds super lame, but I didn't know what other word to use. Yeah, I just felt very sporty. He said, he's going through some health and sleep challenges, trying to fix them so he can move on. Well, I do want to say, I know you mentioned the weightlifting, but because I saw the football, the feeling I got from that was like, one is the camaraderie. Hello, is it Friday? Haride? How are you? I'm good. Thank you for subscribing, Chanel. But with the football, it was the camaraderie and the structure of it, more than the, you know, um, physical. You know what I mean? Like I'm thinking of like tackling and stuff. That's why I couldn't think of the word. Um, but it's something about the mentality, the camaraderie, the structure of it that somehow is helpful to him. You say he likes to watch football, so something in the football culture is helpful to him. I do want to say, so you got the turtle and the credit card. The credit card is about expansion, right? Like when you get an actual credit card, you usually get one limit, and then over time, your limit expands, right? And the turtle is like slow and steady wins the race. So to get these together, it's like there's a slow and steady expansion happening. And so he will move beyond his current challenges, but it may not be as quick as he wants it to be, but it's an assured thing. So he can be confident that he will move past it and his abilities will grow, but it's just going to take some time. It's really, um, so, oh, I didn't even realize this card came out. Look at that. You got it's already done. So, again, it was like the expansion is assured, it's just slower moving than he wants it to be, right? Um, oops, but it's already done. And then he also received welcome new connections and unconditional love creates peace. So I think that this experience is causing him to kind of pause a little bit intentionally. Like Spirit wanted him to, excuse me, even though it's annoying, wanted him to slow down so that he could um, embrace something new in some way. Yeah. I feel he'll be almost like a teacher of some sorts. Like whatever skills he possesses, he'll be able to teach other people and help folks. Um, yeah. And he has to be loving towards himself. You got that unconditional love creates peace. He has to be loving towards himself. Um, yeah, but it's like, it's interesting. Spirit has set him down so he can kind of do like this internal reflecting. But I do feel in some way he will teach people something that he knows. It could be the, oh, he loves to teach weightlifting. Okay, so he teaches people that. Okay, because I was gonna say it could be that, but well, there you go. You say he does. I'm like, he feels like a teacher to me. You know, it's like when he goes through something or experiences something, he can take that experience and help other people with it. So with what he's challenged with right now, he's gonna learn some things and he'll be able to share with other folks. But it is assured that he will get better for sure. Alrighty. Oh, very cool. Oh, that's very cool. Um, well, today the questions are closed. I have a list. I just have a couple more folks on it, but I will be back next week to do more readings. But unfortunately, the list is closed um, for today. So I apologize. But I like you can subscribe, and I do a pre-announce when I'll go live. Um, and yeah, just hop on like it's like somebody put their question immediately. So when you see I'm going live, just hop on and drop your question. So because I think I'm gonna do like 10 every time. because it can get overwhelming when I'm doing 20 and 30, you know. So I apologize, you all. Um, yeah, 2025 is definitely, he will get better. But it's just, honestly, it'll probably move a little slower than he wants it to. But the expansion, the wellness, it will, is guaranteed, right? It's guaranteed, but um, it'll be slower than he wants it to be. But at the end of the day, it'll be something, an experience that he learns from, and he will help others. It's absolutely not a permanent situation, Spirit is saying. And is it his or yours? Your grandfather works with him. I'm trying to see if this grandfather is in spirit. Because it's like his grandfather. There's a grandfather in the physical, but then there's a grandfather in spirit that um, talks to him and encourages him. This grandfather has like kind of a military discipline type of attitude towards things. Yeah, very structured. Something that's going to help your son with some tension is steam, like steam coming through his nose. Nothing, it can't be with a strong scent though. Just the steam, just pure steam. Um, Inhaling that is going to help with some inflammation. It's going to help relax him. Excuse me. Yeah. Okay, so that's what I got for you, Diamond. I hope that was helpful. Thank you so much for being here. Um, no problem. Blessings to you too. Oh, your dad was encouraging. Oh, that's sweet. That's- oh, you said he has a steamer at night. Okay. Well, confirmation that him having that steamer is good for him. I saw it because it was like, at first I smelled like mint or whatever that is, but it was like that feels a little too strong to me. It's like I just need the steam, right? I just need the steam, especially breathing through my nose specifically. It helps with inflammation. Yeah, yeah. All right. So that's awesome that he already has one. Just keep it up. It's just confirmation that it's the right thing. Oh, thank you, Diamond. Thank you. Thank you. It's awkward, like when you say you're amazing. I appreciate that, but it feels awkward because I'm like literally just a channel, you know? So I am amazing at listening, but you know, it's spirit that has the messages. I just kind of somehow figured out how to listen and, you know, and see. Uh, it's interesting. I'm still surprised that I can listen like that. Okay. Um, all right. Where's my pen? What did I do with my pen? Oh, it's under my leg. Uh, okay. Next up is. Look, now the pen isn't working. Okay, there we go. Last two. We have Happy Happy and then Aisha. And that's it for today. And thank you all for liking the video. Thank you for being patient. Thank you for being here. Thank you for those who have subscribed. I'm doing all I can to expand on my YouTube. Over the years, I have not I've been doing this since what, 2017, but I haven't dedicated a whole lot of time to YouTube. So I've now decided to dedicate more time to YouTube, and connect with more folks instead. I've be on IG or just, with my clients, and most of my clients are like referrals and stuff, but I am giving my energy, focusing on YouTube. And y'all, you see by my name is half medium. I'm just looking for your question, happy happy. It's half medium, so I do the readings, but then I also like share other videos of encouragement, and then you also can kind of see my life, because a lot of people think mediums are like these airy fairy people who like float, or they think we're a bunch of fakes. Like, people have all types of crazy beliefs about what a medium is, what we look like, how we supposed to talk, and all these different things. So I share a little bit of my life too, just to see. I'm like this regular chick who happens to be able to talk to spirit, Okay. Okay. So happy happy. It looks like you just wanted a general question, like general reading. Um uh Vishjeet Chahal. My questions are closed for today. I'm just doing those who are already on the list. Um but you can come back. If you subscribe, you'll see my next live, and I got you. Um no, I am. It's happy happy, and then it's you. Is it Aisha or Aisha? Is it Aisha? Sharif? It's just I'm on happy happy, and then it's you. And then that's it. You're my last one. See, I got you right there. So I'm right here. Ooh, please don't judge my handwriting. Oh, this looks so bad. But yeah, I'm a happy happy, and then I got you right here. I'm sorry. I'll be after these two. That'll be it for the day. But next week, or you can book on my website. I think like my one question reading is like $20. Yeah, it's like $20. But yeah, okay, here we go. Happy happy. General for happy happy. They just put you in some flip flops. And they put a towel over you, like over your shoulder. But I feel like I'm actually by a pool. So spirit is saying something about you getting by a pool. And this beach towel is it's like orange and yellow. It's like it has all these different colors. It's like 3 or 4 different colors. But something about you being by a swimming pool. Spirit happy happy. Let's see for happy happy. Let's see what they have for you. Message for happy happy spirit. Oh, excuse me. It's funny, I started yawning, and this fell out. Open your throat chakra. So happy, happy. Definitely do some work on your throat chakra, on like speaking your truth, being authentic. And I feel like it's interesting. Spirit wants to give you new ideas, but they're connecting to the throat chakra. And I think of new ideas, I think of like the crown receiving, but it's like give you new things to speak. Interesting. So I do want to share this. So you got, like I said, new things to speak. And you received the, this is a cage card, which is about feeling boxed into something. But then at the bottom, you got the butterfly, which is about transformation, right? And being able to fly out of the cage. And with the feeling I got with the them giving you a new thing to speak, the throat is what's going to liberate you from any box that you may feel like you're in. You also received open your root chakra and it's unfolding. And the root chakra is about feeling grounded, but also feeling supported in life, feeling like you have what you need to be steady and stable. And I do feel so with its unfolding and the root chakra coming out together, you may not necessarily feel super steady. And so Spirit is like, even if you don't feel it 100%, you have to know that your path to being steady and stable is unfolding, right? So continue to do your root chakra work or whatever it is you do. If it's affirmations to encourage yourself to feel solid and balanced, like keep doing it and know that things are unfolding. Don't feel like, oh, I've done this or I've said that or and I was positive and it didn't work. Like Spirit's like, just know that it's unfolding. Continue on the path of bringing in steady, stable energy, right? And interesting with the throat chakra being next to, you got this necklace card. It came out before I was saying, like, essentially you have a piece that represents what you desire for yourself, right? Like I said, this necklace specifically has a special meaning to me, so I wear it as a reminder of how I want to show up in the world. And so with this, and it's, the necklaces are right by the throat chakra, right? So I have to speak a certain way because this represents a certain thing, right? So whatever it is that you want to be reminded of how you want to show up in the world, you got to speak it, right? You got to speak it with confidence and wear it all the time. For the most part, I wear this basically every day. Unless I take it off and I forget, I may go a day, but for the most part, I wear this every day. So yeah, Spirit is trying to help you get out of feeling boxed in some way so that you're in the process of transforming in some way, but it's connected to feeling stable and how I speak, but it's like speaking in a steady way. And I do feel Spirit will give you an idea for is this a children's book? Yeah. I want to say children's book. If it's not children's, it's a book, but it's small. This isn't like a 300-page book. It's small. So if it's not specifically a children's book, it's a book that a child would be able to grasp, right? Like I have a book called As a Woman Thinketh, and then it's also As a Man Thinketh, and it's like this big. It's super small, but it has these giant ideas that anyone can grasp, even a child. Like my dad gave it to all of us as teenagers. So if it's not creating a child's book, it's definitely creating a book that's small with large ideas that a little person can understand. So yeah. So that's what I got for you, happy. Yeah. This is a new version being birthed. So I hope that was helpful to you, dear. Thank you for being here. Flo Kane. Hello. I'm glad I popped up on your feed. I am I'm on my last reading. I decided to do 10 readings today. because I get overwhelmed when I do a lot more. So today I just capped it at 10. But I will be next week to do reading. So if you, I mean, you could subscribe or you could just like keep a lookout on my page or something. And because I do notify at least a day or two ahead of time when I'm going to go live to do readings again. And people kind of hop on pretty fast to start dropping questions. So if you get in like right at the beginning, then I can put you down on the list. And I got you. I got you. So thank you so much for being here. All right. Last one for Miss is Aisha or Aisha Sharif. And your question was about the Leo guy Z's feelings. I wrote it down when it froze, just in case I need to start a new one. I'm going to go out to make sure I wrote it down correct. But yeah, I believe that was the question. Ooh, child, I'm so thirsty. I got to remember to bring my water next to me when I do this. Okay, what are Leo guy Z his initial Z? What are his thoughts on you? Yeah, they take a whole lot of energy. That's why I had to make a list this week because last week it was crazy. I was so many people. Oh my goodness. So I had to give myself some grace and be fair to everyone else as well. Okay, Leo guy's feelings towards Aisha. I'm trying to kind of get a read on his feelings. I was about to like I was clamping my hands in spirit, like pulling, like no. It's like I had to open up. So it's like this feeling of wanting to open up because this felt closed off to me. It's interesting because there's this wanting to desire to open up, but I still feel a little awkward in my body, right? And so to me, that says you may feel like there's a little bit of holding back from this person while they are putting their best effort into opening up. There's still a little bit of hesitation going on. They think about you a lot. And I honestly feel like they may daydream some about you. Because I heard dream, but I didn't feel like I was asleep. So to me, that's like more like they daydream about you. Yeah. Mm. Look at that. So you got it's unfolding. Um, you're on the right track and follow your heart. So again, I had that feeling like I needed to open up some, but I still felt a little bit of tension inside my body. So it's like this Leo person has the intention and the mind to connect with you more. Um, but it's a process, you know? I feel like they're kind of in their head a little more than they are in their heart space. Like they're in a process of connecting in with their heart. But there is a path to becoming closer. You said, oh, thank you for subscribing. You said, right, we will meet next month. Okay. Oops. Look at this. This tried to flip out before I could finish shuffling. Sometimes I get nervous when I think about how much I love you. So again, it's that feeling of like, I want to open up, but I feel still tense at the same time. So I'm like, I'm nervous. Like I'm feeling you, but I'm nervous about feeling you. You know, like I like you, but I feel nervous because I like you. Like, you know, sometimes it can be uncomfortable when you really like somebody because you don't know how it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Um, you said, what kind of person is he? It's an arranged marriage proposal. Okay. Well, that we met once only through a video call last month. So, like, with it being an arranged marriage proposal, that kind of makes sense with, like, I felt like I needed to open up, but I still felt tense, right? Like, ooh. It's like I like you. I feel like they do like you, but they feel nervous too, right? Um, so, yeah. So, with you receiving, you're on the right track. I feel like the connection is a good connection, right? Um, but it's just in the process of unfolding, and you guys will, you know, y'all had to go through your process of really getting to know one another. But there's a willingness to be open because, like I said, I couldn't keep my hands closed. I just felt this instant feeling like you got to open up, right? So he definitely likes you a lot. um, and wants to get to know you. And he feels very timid in the sense of he does not ever want you to feel uncomfortable, or he doesn't want to ever make you feel um, like he's not a gentleman, or, you know, feel like he's rough or any way. He wants you to feel at peace, and he wants you to feel comfortable with him, right? He doesn't have a forceful energy to me. And he loves to play and have fun. Like he loves to play, right? He loves to play. Oh, see, remember I mentioned daydreaming. Because I heard dream, but I felt like I was awake. And you got, I daydream about being intimate with you. So, may very well find you to be quite attractive. Daydream about being intimate with you. Yeah, play um, like have fun, you know, like go in the park and, you know, run around or whatever. Like he likes to enjoy life. Um, Go to an amusement park or something like that. Like he likes to enjoy life. Um, so like you mentioned controlling, spirit was showing like he's the opposite of controlling. He wants you to feel um comfortable with him. He never wants you to feel like he's pushing you or, you know, causing any harm in any way. Um, yeah, he really likes you. And like I said, I saw Daydream, and then you got the card with Daydream, right? So he finds you to be quite attractive, um, but also he wants you to know that he likes you. Um, and then you got, I love when you show love with physical touch. So, like I said, he likes to play. I saw him like y'all together holding hands. Um, and I feel like he is a physical person, right? He shows his love and affection through physicality. So with this coming out and me seeing him holding your hand like in the park, but we're like having fun. This isn't like a boring connection, right? We're running through the park or what, like we are enjoying each other, like two little kids, like two little ones, really enjoying this connection. So yeah, he genuinely feels like a good person who wants you to feel comfortable with him. And he does feel nervous about opening up, but he's willing to be open. And he's willing to be supportive. He also wants to make sure you know he supports whatever goals and desires you have. Yeah. Oh, that's you're obsessively thinking of him too. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna pull one last card. We got We Are Yin and Yang. So this is about you all being balanced, yin and yang, right? You all complement each other very well. So Spirit's like, just be confident. You guys will balance each other out. Like the perfect match. Okay. Uh, I can't say if he's over it, but I can say that he's into you. Spirit isn't giving me that. And at the bottom you got, you are my best friend. So yeah, he's digging you. He's a little nervous because he wants you to, be confident in him and know that he supports you. Um, yeah, and he wants to enjoy life and have fun with you. So it feels good. It feels really good. Okay. So thank you for your patience. I hope that was helpful to you. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Wishing you much success on your journey. I hope you have a beautiful week ahead. For anybody else who is still here, I love you. Thank you. You are so welcome. I will be back next week. And I appreciate you all allowing me to do this work for you. You all take amazing care of yourselves. It's okay. It's absolutely working out for you. Aisha, it's absolutely working out for you. I promise you. Okay? All right, y'all. Peace out.